What's up, YouTube and Facebook? Check this out. I was hanging out with homeboy Scotty earlier, and riding my bike home, I find a pack of smokes on the ground. It's not a full pack, but there's a couple cigarettes in here. It's enough to get me by for a little bit. Hell, I ain't complaining. Good things come to those who do good things for others. Facebook. And I was hanging out with homeboy Scotty earlier, and after I got done hanging out with my homie, riding my bike home, and I find a pack of cigarettes on the ground. That's not a full pack, but that's still better than nothing. That's a sign of good things coming my way. That is the sign of good things coming my way, because I'm out of cigarettes, mind you. I got a little bit of pipe tobacco, but and I don't even care that they're menthol. I like Marlboro menthols. They're good. I don't care if they're hundreds or shorts. Exactly my point. You cannot bitch when you get free cigarettes. You find them on the ground and there's nothing wrong with them, just a couple out of the pack, you know. Now, this next thing I'm going to say, some of you might be like, ugh. But no offense to none of my fans who care about me. I appreciate that y'all care about me. But here's the thing. I've known homeboy Scotty a lot longer than any of you have. So believe me, when Scotty's trying to help me with the dating situation and finding a girlfriend and shit, his heart's in the right place, but sometimes it doesn't work out like he wants it to. That's life sometimes. You can't rush a good thing, though. It's like waiting for a wand to dry. And speaking of wands, tomorrow or Monday morning, I'll be getting the fourth batch of wands mailed out. There are a couple people who wanted me to have personalized autographs. If you're wondering why my hands look so dirty, my pipe stem on my trusty billiard was rather loose, and I fixed it by kind of reshaping the mouthpiece on the connection piece a bit. And it's still kind of loose, but it's not so loose that it just turns with ease. You actually have to push on it to turn it a little bit, which is a bit more ideal for a used pipe, if I do say so myself. It's not ideally as tight as I'd like it to be, but it's tight enough where it's not going to be wobbling all over the place. While getting the pipe stem cleaned out, I got tobacco tar from my stem all over my hands, but like I give a shit. And here's the thing. Homie code 101. You don't fuck with your homie's exes. You don't fuck with your homie's sisters. You don't fuck with your homie's daughters. You don't fuck with your homie's mothers. Or female cousins, for that matter. You especially don't fuck with their women or their job or any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't give a fuck how hot their sister or their mother is. You just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's like family. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Now, if your homie's got nieces or nephews, you treat them like family. That doesn't make them yours. You dig? And right now, Scotty had just gotten out of a relationship and he needs the female companionship more than I do. I'm more patient at waiting than most people. In these last couple of months, it's taken a lot of, perseverance and examining society's bullshit from a different perspective, and meeting Summer on top of that has given me a lot more patience on the dating scene. The thing with Summer didn't work out, but that doesn't mean we can't be friends. It's unfortunate that it didn't work out, but it is what it is. It taught me to be a little bit more patient. When you have a girlfriend and she's your world, you become very, 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 very vulnerable. Because if she were to leave your world for some odd reason, you know what I'm saying? It sucks. But if you're in a rush to find companionship and just get pussy as much as you can, you know what I'm saying? You run the chance of catching something or getting a chick pregnant, and then the whole cycle repeats itself all over again. So there are times I will admit I am jealous of Homeboy Scotty's ability with the ladies. I do have an ability with the ladies. It's just done differently, I guess, because I've noticed a lot of hot chicks checking me out. It doesn't happen all the fucking time, but when it does, I appreciate it. So I can't do vocal covers on Facebook anymore because as soon as I do, it silences parts of my videos on Facebook Live. It doesn't give me a strike like YouTube, but it still makes it a bit inconvenient. So Facebook did kind of sell out a little bit, but they didn't sell out as hard as they could have. At least they're not as strict as YouTube. Silver lining, I guess. And it's like I've said, don't feel sorry for me because I haven't had pussy in a long ass time. Feel sorry for motherfuckers who are in shitty relationships. Whether they're shitty boyfriends or long distance or fake as fuck, or even when they live right in the same house as you, you wish you were single or with somebody else. Now, I got a lot of people accusing me of liking a certain chick here in town, but we're just friends for one. And two, she needs a friend more than she needs a boyfriend. She needs somebody to support her. And it takes a bigger man to walk away from a lot of things, to be honest. When you don't want to fuck up a friendship. That's real talk. Yep. So at this point, I don't even care if people steal this video and post it on YouTube because this shit needs to be said. It needs to be heard. We're low on fluid. Hold on a second. And this is exactly my point. There are people like Scotty who can very easily get companionship. And then there are people like me who have to wait more patiently for it. And there's nothing wrong with waiting patiently for it. You know what I'm saying? Perseverance is a bitch. Or it can be if you let it get to you. And it doesn't do you any good to stress things that are hard to control. Maybe you have a nervous twitch. Maybe you have autism or ADHD or something quirky that makes you uniquely you. Things you can't help, things you do. You might bite your nails, So nobody's perfect by any means. But if I have standards when it comes to women, then I sure as hell don't get pissed off when women reject me. In my opinion, that's their loss, Like the song Hey There Delilah says, 1,000 miles seems pretty far, but they got planes and trains and cars. I'd walk to you if I had no other way. Okay, no. Don't say you'll find the right chick, you'll find someone, blah, blah, blah. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. If it happens, it does. Cool. If it doesn't, at least I can say I had some experience before I died of natural causes. But fuck suicide, man. Straight up, Facebook. Wait for death to come to you. Don't force it upon yourself. That just puts so much stress and sadness on the people that care about you. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how pissed off you get because some teen called you a faggot or said this or that, stuffed you in a locker. Fuck them. You got some asshole picking on you. You got bigger things waiting for you outside of high school. Trust and believe. I got bullied in high school as a kid, and I became a famous YouTuber. So what the fuck is stopping you, dude? You gotta find your niche in society. And if you think that, oh, it gets better. No, it doesn't get better. It only gets harder. Life doesn't get better all the time. Most of the time, it just gets harder. There are times it gets better, and you live for those moments, man. When you're fucking out of cigarettes and you're like, fuck, dude, I could go for a cigarette. You got one to your fucking name. You got one cigarette to your fucking name. And then life's like, oh, look, there's a pack of cigarettes sitting on the ground. It may not be very many, but hey, it's better than nothing. And that's exactly my point. A lot of guys have this shitty attitude of, I'm sick and tired of being friend-zoned. Let me tell you something, fellas. That's the wrong attitude to have. You gotta walk before you can run. I guarantee you it's a lot easier to get a girlfriend if you have a bunch of chick friends. You know what I'm saying? That helps build your skill with communicating with the ladies, and it also helps build confidence in yourself. Because you got women who are willing to talk to you and hang out and bullshit for a minute. Okay, now why the fuck will the zipper not go back in there? Come on, you fucking shag nasty shit, heel cum guzzling gutter slut. So really, I got no room to bitch about this whole argument I've made about women getting creeped out because I check them out. Because I have standards too, so it's like, whatever, dude, fuck it. We're all a bunch of hypocrites racing to our graves. There we go. As soon as I said that, I got the Zippo back in there. I love it. Oh, would you look at that? He's smoking. Yeah, I'm also jerking off here. You want some fucking hair gel? Oh, would you look at that? He's smoking. That's so bad for you. So is the polluted air we breathe. So is narcissism, vanity, and stupid motherfuckers doing stupid shit. But what's your point? You want to bitch at me for smoking a cigarette, but the factories and the plants on this planet produce fuels and biohazards for the environment. People making plastic, and that waste just goes into the water we drink and into the air we breathe. And then we got the fucking foods pumped full of hormones, so kids are entering puberty way too fucking early, which fucks up their health when they're older. Then you got dog food that's being laced with shit that shortens your dog's life. And they got prescription pills that are overpriced and have way too many fucking side effects. But you want to bitch at me for smoking a fucking cigarette? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Kiss my fucking hairy white Asperger's. You want to bitch at me for smoking a fucking cigarette, then why the fuck are sex offenders only getting 8 months in prison? That's bullshit. They gotta convict felonies 3 to 4 times before they're sentenced to life. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. How is it that cannabis can cure cancer in children and treat seizures and epilepsy with using cannabis oil and shit? But you get caught with one marijuana cigarette, now that's like 15 to life if you have paraphernalia and this and that, and drug charges, a whole bunch of bullshit. But you get caught raping a female, and you get like maybe minimum 6 to 8 months. That's royally fucked. And I've noticed that sometimes, yeah, it may seem like that men who are assholes to women get more women, but you know what I'm saying? But I think that's just a misconception, man. You gotta be an asshole to those who fuck with your woman and be a gentleman to your woman. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck treating her like a queen. That's not good enough. I'm thinking goddess people. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck her like a porn star. Treat her like a goddess. It's 2018 and there are people around the world with unclean drinking water. Flint, Michigan, Mexico, and this and that, third world countries. It's bullshit. There are people getting bullied every fucking day on and off of YouTube. Why the fuck do I care about being single, dude? Like, you'll have those moments in life where it could be worse, and believe me, I had one of those moments with that CNN story I seen. I hate bringing it up, but it's the fucking truth, dude. I'm scrolling through CNN.com, and I see a story of this couple who survives the Las Vegas shooting. This man and this woman survived the shooting, only to die in a car crash 2 weeks later. Like, that's just life in a fucking nutshell, chaotically unpredictable. And that shit made me fucking sad as fuck. I'm like, damn, dude, that is some bullshit. Now, could you imagine surviving something like that? It'd make your love for one another grow stronger. So my only hope is that they died at the same time. They didn't have to witness each other's bullshit, dude, because that's fucked. The 7 deadly sins: jealousy, rage, pride, vanity, lust. Oof. I'm not a greedy son of a bitch. If anything, I'm very caring. I like to share with my homies. If they're out of cigarettes and I got some, I'll share with them, you know, that kind of thing. I'll hold the door for people, whether it's a male or a female. It's just a common courtesy that you don't see anymore. I may be a goth and a metalhead, but I respect my elders and I'm a hard worker. Which is pretty surprising for a lot of people. They'll be looking at you like, how and the fuck? They don't expect it. And if people want to give me shit about my hairdo that I did on Facebook Live the other night, fuck them. I see a lot of goths doing it. I mean, legitimately, it's a bitch though, but it's the fucking truth, dude. If I'm sitting there saying, okay, I like goth chicks, blah, 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 you know, but if it's some stuck-up preppy bitch who's all about herself, or like some prude, stuck-up snobby chick or what have you, I can't sit there and say that, you know, if some chick I hit on rejects me, it's not fair for me to sit there and, you know what I'm saying, that's why I don't. You know what I'm saying? I used to bitch about how double standards are unfair, and to a degree, I'm still going to bitch about it because, yeah, double standards for both sexes suck. Men and women get held to the same standards, but in different forms, really, if you think about it. Look, my devil's lock formed a snake tongue that's metal as fuck. But doing what I did will stimulate the hair growth right there anyways, which will cause me to have a fuller head of bangs in the long run. So it was a small sacrifice I made. You know what I'm saying? And I've definitely noticed that my hair has been growing back a lot quicker these days, which is good. And plus, you know what I'm saying, like, Misfits did this shit, which is goth as fuck, so why the fuck not, right? By the time all this shit grows in, this is gonna be one long ass point. You feel me? So I'll just like, so even when my bangs do grow in, I can pull a pompadour and still have a long ass, you know what I'm saying, devil's lock. And it takes a fucking minute to grow it in. But you've seen people with like mohawks and shit, so who gives a flying fuck? It's just hair. People want to crack jokes. Oh, you look like you're going bald. I'm like, no, I did this myself, and the Misfits did it too. So if you got a problem with it, that's cool. I don't care. This allows me to do like one long ass spike for the hell of it if I want to. But like, say if I gotta go to work or if I'm going to a date, I don't want to be a bit more professional and less heavy metal. You know what I'm saying? I can take my bangs and kind of flatten them down a little bit with some gel or some shit. And kind of flatten it just like that. And look at that, my hairline forms a snake tongue with an inverted cross. Don't know how the fuck I pulled that off, but there you go. That's kind of cool looking. No, I didn't do any of the picking on my widow's peak. Most of the picking was done back here on my scalp. And that's why I wear the fucking bandana so I don't pick at it. And I haven't picked at my hair as much lately. That's one advantage to, you know, making the wands is I'm distracting my hands from pulling out my hair, so to speak. I get beautiful works of art. Now, speaking of wands, the 5th batch is going to have like 17 to 18 wands in it, give or take. See, I would dye my hair black, but here's the thing. It's expensive and it kills your hair. And with my trichoteria, I don't want to kill my hair. It needs to grow back. Even though having black hair is cool and goth as fuck, and sometimes in life you gotta make sacrifices. So right now I'm just happy with my natural hair color, I guess, or content with it. Blonde and brown highlights and shit. Yeah. What happened to my hairline? Nothing happened to it. It's growing back just fine. I have trichoteria, and areas I've picked out are like right here and right here. That's why it looks like that right here. And then to do a devil's lock, I shaved my head on either side. That's why it looks like that. To pull like a misfit sort of look, I guess. I don't know. My hair is not thinning, it's actually growing back. And just for that fucking comment, I want to fucking ban your sorry ass. I get a lot of motherfuckers talking shit, and it's like, whatever, dude, fuck you. The joke's gonna be on you when I got a full head of hair. Hair takes a while to grow back, unfortunately. When you pick at it or shave it, it's gonna take a while to grow back. So it is what it is. And to be fair, I've seen a lot of goths with funky hairdos, so like it fucking matters. Fucking fake ass account. Blocked. A fresh troll for the slaying. Now, sitting there saying that my hair is thinning when, you know, I just mentioned I have trichoteria, that's kind of like saying, oh, well, if you have Down syndrome, that's like calling someone a fucking retard, basically. And I'm on video owning up to it. It is what it is. You know, the important thing, if I want it to stop, is to not pick. You know, if I can rock a devil's lock for a minute, because why the fuck not? It's no different than a fucking mohawk. But the garlic shampoo that the fans or their fans sent me is working pretty good. If you've noticed that my hair is a lot thicker than it was despite having trichoteria and shaved my widow's peak to form a devil's lock, you can see it is actually getting a lot thicker. And it's like I've said, love is a bitch. And actually, that's not what I've said. Love is like a fart. It stinks and involves assholes, and you shouldn't force it. Not quite. He's still waiting on one more part. And I should hear back from him Monday, hopefully. Just still waiting on one more part. I should hear back from him Monday. They're going to send me an email. This is a pretty gnarly looking devil's lock, yo, if I do say so myself. It is nicely trimmed, there's no split ends. I do that shit myself. I haven't been to a fucking barber in I don't know how long. And just using that shampoo on the hair that I have now, thickened it up and made it grow faster. So if I do the same on a fresh hairline right here, and theoretically speaking, it'll thicken up quite nicely and it won't look as bad. Yeah. I've seen a lot of dudes shave parts of their hair and leave chunks of it on there. It's a style now, I guess. I'm not trying to be him. I'm just saying this is like a Misfits sort of look, and that's kind of cool because the devil's lock forms a cobra. If you look at it, here's the tail, here's the hood, and then right Right, and here's the head. Huh. How the fuck did I do that? Yeah, I'm not gonna question how the fuck I pulled it off, but that's cool as shit. The way it's shaped. Huh. And if I didn't give a fuck what people thought, I wouldn't be owning up to my devil's lock right the fuck now on camera, like straight up. You should call it a Cobra's lock. Yeah, why the fuck not? I want to own up to that shit. Like when I twisted my devil's lock together, just the way the hairline formed. That was kind of cool. I don't know how the fuck I pulled that off, but there you go. And someone put in the comments, you should call it a Cobra's lock. Right. Huh. How the fuck did I do that? Now, I'm not gonna question how the fuck I did it, but that's kind of cool. So by the time like the rest of my widow's peak grows back in, that shape's still gonna be in there because all this is gonna be a lot longer than the rest of it. Ben Dobbins says, apparently shaving your head does make it grow quicker, according to your whole head, according to that article. So if it does it to your whole head, then the sections you need to grow back more quickly, it should do it in that same section. If it works for your whole head, then it should work for the section you want to grow back in based off of that article, yes. So I'm gonna rock this funky ass looking punk rock hairdo for a minute. I don't mind because I know that my widow's peak's gonna come back in and it's gonna look sick. I'll pull a fucking rockabilly goth pompadour. Now here's the thing, if my widow's peak came back in nice and full and then I got it trimmed to a nice length like this, I would dye my shit black. Like my whole fucking head, legitly. But right now I can't have my hair dyeing on me. And if they can come up with a dye that lasts longer, doesn't kill your hair, and it's inexpensive, then that'd be sweet. And you could use Kool-Aid and hot water and kind of dip your hair in it for a long ass time. Leave it in there for like a long ass time and then wash your hair and dry it out and it stains your hair. But it doesn't last as long. That's, you know, a little food hack. I mean, if you wanted black hair, you probably have to mix every flavor of Kool-Aid into one to make it black, and then, yeah. What's up, Gene? Henna dye, I think, is better for your hair. Hell yeah. Could you show us the shampoo? Yes, I can. Give me 1 second. I will grab the bottles. This is the stuff, people. My hands are a little bit dirty from fixing my pipe earlier, but other than that, that's what it looks like. If you take the garlic shampoo, wash it in your hair with lukewarm water, like you get a little bit in there, scrub your hair with it, then wash it out real quickly. And then you put another gob of it in your hair, leave it in there for a good 5 minutes, wash it out with the same warm water, and then put the garlic conditioner in with your hair, scrub it, massage it, all that. Leave it in for 2 minutes, wash it out with the same water. Simple as that. This is for people who are balding, hair loss, or have trichotillea and trying to speed up their hair growth. It covers all those things. And this garlic shampoo and conditioner smells really good. It doesn't smell like garlic at all. It smells very clean. It's got a very clean unisex smell, if that makes any sense. And yeah, give these cool cobras a plug. This is the stuff you want to get. Like, this is like if mane and tail had a more scientifically made cousin. And you know what I'm saying? Mane and tail's good, but this stuff is better than mane and tail. No bullshit. You want to speed up your hair growth with this shit. Which, this is a good time to put this shit to the test. I just shaved my widow's peak for a nice, gnarly looking hairdo, whatever. So let's really put this product to the test. I still have a good bit of this stuff. I still have 2 open bottles in my shower. So I'll continue to use it, and then we'll see. I'll use it like 2 to 3 times, at least 3. I'll try using it 3 times a week and seeing how that do. And if I'm using it for like 3 times a week, we'll see how that do with my bangs. The brand, okay. Nutrine. This is Nutrine garlic shampoo and conditioner for excessive hair loss, trichotillea, or growing your hair back quicker, that sort of thing. This is good shampoo for your hair, people. I'm not sponsored by them, but I'm telling you right now. Yes, if you can get if you can get these 2, if you can get the kits, I would highly recommend it. Super easy process. You know what I'm saying? You want to make your hair a little bit thicker? Yeah, bud, this is the stuff. Like, I will heavily endorse this product. This is shampoo that takes, like, if you had this and then you washed your hair with mane and tail afterwards, holy shit, dude. Like, if you mix mane and tail conditioner with the garlic conditioner and mane and tail shampoo with the garlic shampoo, I mean, of course, according to the bottle, it's saying you're only supposed to use just these two products alone. Do not use any other conditioner with this product. So if you strictly just use these two, never mind. Make sure you read the directions. This is a set. Do not separate. It literally says that right there. This is a set. Do not separate. A par reference. Or a pep, I should say, an a pep reference. This is a set. Do not separate. A pep reference. No one's gonna. If you don't know who Apep is, then you don't know your Egyptian history. Snake demon. I'm just saying. Tomorrow, or at least in a couple hours, I should say, I'll do the treatment and all that sort of thing. And then, yeah. The shampoo says not to do the treatment more than 3 to 4 times a week. So, like, if you avoid washing your hair for a couple of days, it ain't gonna hurt it. That's what the instructions on the bottle say, at least. So, yeah. Sometimes life will throw you a curveball, but good things will come your way when you least expect it. When you least expect it. Case in point, this pack of smokes that I found on the ground. Free cigarettes. I was doing the treatment like once a week, but just to see how it would kind of work, and it worked pretty good with once a week. So if I increase the treatment to like 4 times a week, that's the minimum of washing my hair with that treatment. The bare maximum. I want to see how it looks after I do that. Now my hope is to thicken up my widow's peak a bit for the Aussie concert, so it's looking a lot more fuller, but the hair it was trying to grow back, it was kind of dead anyways. That's why it kind of started to form, and then, yeah, taking forever to grow back. But I'm willing to bet you that increasing the treatment with the shampoo like 3 to 4 times a week is going to make a huge difference. So let's put this product to the test, shall we? I'll use it in my hair 4 times a week, and we'll see how it do. Do you have backstage passes? No, I don't, but I'm just grateful I get to go see Ozzy in one of his last shows. I smell good. Like, some people have really bad BO when they're younger, but as they get older, it diminishes for a bit. And then when you're like super old, it kind of comes back. I don't know. Life is weird like that. And then some people just have bad BO in general. And it's like, ew, dude. I might smell like cigarettes, but other than that, you know. Now the crystal popped out of my scepter, so when I get some more glue and stuff, I'll put it back in there. I'm better off just trying to mail the wand to Ozzy, to be honest. If I try to bring that wand to the concert, they might think it's a deadly weapon and confiscate it. And that's easy to see why. That's exactly easy to see why they would mistake it for a weapon. It's pointy as fuck. Hey, look at the point on that bitch. I honestly don't know what Ozzy believes in. Maybe, whatever higher power he believes in, that's his thing. But this is just a fan-made gift. You know what I'm saying? And it got sent back the first time I sent it. So then I touched up the engraving, wrapped some leather around it, and put some polish on it to make it shiny. Now it looks 10,000 times cooler and better. So maybe it was sent back for a reason. Sneak it in. No, I'm not going to try to sneak it in because I don't want to get kicked out of the concert. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to walk in. Well, sir, what's this? Oh, this is a fan-made gift for Ozzy. Uh-huh. That's a sharp stick that needs to be put back in your car. I know how concerts work, people. Trust me. Now I'm better off trying to mail it to him. There's got to be a record company that Sharon manages that's a bit more public. I mean, when I've looked up like possible mailing addresses, there are a couple I could try. So possible fan mail addresses and that sort of thing. Like, could you imagine me trying to bum rush the stage with a sharp stick and watch security tackle my ass? Yeah, fuck that. Like, no, I'm autistic. This is for Ozzy. It's his wand. Don't tackle me. No, I just came to see Ozzy perform. Don't kick me out of the concert. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, no, fuck that. giving them a free copy of the Trails of the Abyss album. People can listen to it for free on SoundCloud, so it's already free to the general public. Trails of the Abyss is already free to the general public to listen to on SoundCloud. So all you gotta do is share the link to get a free copy. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. I mean, if he recognized me out of a shit ton of people, that would be cool as fuck, but I'm not gonna press for it. I'm just happy to go see him perform. Do you know any Aussie riffs? A couple. That stuff you know. Awesome. Let's see, it's a little late to be playing electric, but acoustic's a bit more quieter. And if you want to do Paranoid, the Randy Rhoads live version, slide it up like one more. Not quite. But to be fair, my acoustic only has 5 strings, but 5 strings are better than none, I suppose. That's the cool thing about guitar. I mean, you can be sitting there. Anyway, you guys sound a lot more like Pink Floyd, Goodbye Blue Sky. How about that? It's in drop D. You learn something new on guitar every day, I suppose. I mean, yes, Facebook acoustic sounds so much more different than electric. And of course, a guitar like this is more folk guitar, kind of bluesy country, whatever the fuck you want to play. You can do blues and country at the same time with the acoustic. That's how diverse it is. I mean, you can blow some blues and some rock and some country with the electric, which is a bit more diverse. But the nice thing about the acoustic is you don't need an amp. I mean, double hand tapping on the acoustic's a lot harder because you really got to hammer those strings. So this is great for building your strength in your fingers when you're doing the electric. Symptom of the Universe was named greatest riff of all time. What do you think of it? I've never heard the song, to be honest. A lot of the newer stuff I've never even heard. I'm more old school on the rock, I guess, but whatever. Oh, wait. Sabbath, bloody Sabbath, nothing that you can do, yeah. Living is for dying, dying is for you, yeah. I mean, is for release playable on the second string? Yes, it is. But you gotta move it up the neck a bit. You can't do it down here. I don't know why the frustrating reacts. I'm sitting here playing guitar for you on Facebook for your entertainment, and I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the world's greatest guitarist, because I know I'm fucking not. I just like playing the fucking instrument. Yeah. You know what? Fuck your negative reacts. Well, if it hasn't gotten there yet, it should be there soon enough. I don't know if you actually legitimately ordered a wand or if you're just trolling. Because by now, if you've ordered a wand from last month, it should have already fucking showed up. I don't know, dude. If it hasn't showed up yet, then I apologize for the slow delivery. I have no control over that. Oh, Dreaming Woes on Etsy. Bro, what's up? Sorry I didn't recognize you. No, dude, you're good. My bad. I know it. Give me a second to fucking explain. I'm getting the wands mailed out tomorrow and or Monday. Okay, so just calm your tits, bro. Trust me, you're gonna get your wand. Now, unfortunately, I did put on Etsy that this would take a minimum of 1 to 2 weeks to process, did I not? Yeah. I'm sorry if I didn't recognize you immediately, bro. It's late at night, and I don't know. I'm kind of defensive when I'm on social media, I guess, because people have, yeah. Um, yeah, it seems how they're getting shipped within the next 2 days. I'm gonna go ahead and mark each order as, well, the only reason I haven't marked them as shipped yet is so I can view them, and once they're in the tubes, they'll get marked as shipped. Once the wands are officially in their tubes, they will get marked as shipped before they are sent out. So trust me, I will make a video letting everybody know when the wands are shipped. Bachelor life, gotta love it. So I'm gonna make me a little midnight snack here and do a review of that crazy pizza I concocted on my mukbang video. Because people on YouTube are gonna be like, the fuck does it taste like? Some of these people may not know about my live videos getting posted to YouTube, so they'd much rather watch it directly from the cobra's mouth. So got 4 pieces of goodness coming my way. Yeah. I mean, fuck it, it's the weekend and I want some fucking pizza, so fuck it. So I got these motherfuckers reheated just right. Oh, that smells good. Yeah. Pizza is really the ultimate food. One second. New video recording. What is up, fellow YouTubers and Facebookers? So I got you on a food review video from YouTube, as well as a Facebook Live video. Now you remember that crazy ass pizza I made in my mukbang video, YouTube? Yeah. I got me a couple of slices of this here stuff ready to review for you on camera. Now, for those of you who ordered ones from the 4th batch, okay, they're not, it's still July, okay? You didn't order a wand from last month, you ordered a batch from this month, and those of you who ordered wands, they're being shipped out in the next couple of 2 days or so. So no worries on that. A big thank you to those of you who ordered. Now, part of my mukbang video was getting subs and some pizza. I took a Little Caesars pepperoni pizza, put extra cheese on it. Then I crumbled some Doritos on top of the garlicky, buttery goodness, which is like a new take on the whole pizza altogether. Instead of just doing an extra most bestest, you're doing something a little bit more different, I guess. I don't know. But look at these 4 pieces of pizza right here. Oh yeah, look at that. Now that I'm not as full from my mukbang video, I can do a proper review of this crazy little food hack that I did. So let's check this out. Pizza was a little cold, so I had to reheat it, but that's no big deal. Oh fuck, that's good. You get the chewiness from the pizza crust, the cheese, the pepperoni, the sauce. You get a nice crunch with that Dorito. And you get the creaminess of that garlic butter, just tying it all together very nicely. Of course, I already knew it tasted good because I've been munching on it, but it's still a Little Caesars food hack, yo. Put it in the microwave for 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Or at about 2 minutes and 34 seconds, it was done. I chihuahua, that plate is warm. Hashtag bachelor life. Hashtag pizza. I mean, in my mukbang video, I did take a bite of it. I said it was good and left it at that, but I didn't go into like detail or actually legitimately do it all the way through. Just kind of, okay. Mm. Dripping in garlicky, buttery goodness. That cheese pull was quite sexy, if I do say so myself, YouTube. Did you see that cheese pull, though? Mm. Putting your favorite chips on top of your pizza. Oh, yeah, that's good. Maybe you like taco pizza, but you don't want all the fucking toppings. You just want the chips. It's basically what it is. Mm-mm-mm. And if I can eat 2 subs on camera, then 4 pieces of pizza should be nothing. Mm. Now, putting garlic butter on your pizza made it unnecessarily greasy, but that's why it tastes so goddamn delicious. Mm. Oh, yeah. That's so fucking good, dude. Hell yeah. Putting the Doritos on top of the garlic butter. Nice touch. This right here is artery clogging goodness at its finest. It literally tastes like you know you shouldn't be eating it, but you don't give a fuck. Mm. That's the cool thing about fast food is you can mix and match different things, you know what I'm saying? Little food hacks and this and that. Come up with your own way to spin it. But hell, if you don't want to go to the Subway, you get a $5 pepperoni pizza, maybe spend a couple of extra cents on some garlic butter, like 1 or 2 things of garlic butter. Pop over to the gas station, get a mini bag of nacho cheese Doritos. Boom, man, you got this pizza right here in your lap, son. Mmm. You go into a fucking party, you show up with all this shit, they're like, what are you doing, dude? Like, no, dude, just trust me. Just fucking trust me, dude. I seen a professional do this once. You roll up in there, take your garlic butter, both packets, swirl it on there. Take your bag of Doritos, crush them up in the bag, open it, crush them up, sprinkle that shit on top of your pizza. People are gonna be looking at you like, are you stoned? No, dude, I just don't want to make dank ass food. You go to a college party with a couple of these pizzas right here. People like pepperoni, they like Doritos, they like garlic, they like butter, they like pizza, then they're gonna like this. Oh man, this last piece is just saturated in the butter. A little bit of that cheese dangling off the side there. Right there. Yeah. Gave it YouTube. So you really cannot go wrong with the pizza like this. It's got extra cheese, pepperoni, Doritos, all kinds of good stuff on it. Yep. This right here is junk food at its finest, bro. Brodies, brohas, dudes and dudettes. Although I'd have to call this pizza the Stoner Special because it's cheap and it tastes good. So like for like $5, $6, $7, $8, you got dankness right in front of you. Now, granted, yes, Little Caesars might be a lot cheaper than say like Domino's or Pizza Hut where they deliver, but it's convenience pizza, man. Like you want food on a budget and it tastes good. Like just because food's cheap doesn't mean it has to taste shitty. You feel? Little Caesars is cheap, but it tastes good. Now, some of you would disagree. You're entitled to your opinion, but might be a lot of you out there looking at this going, hey, you know what? I might have to give that a try. Literally good to the last drop. Just the amount of grease on that pizza was insane. Watch this slide down the plate. Yeah, there we go. My point exactly. Eating this unhealthy, delicious shit for your sick entertainment, YouTube. Now, see, I didn't really do a proper video introducing that pizza. I just took a bite of it in the mukbang, and that was it. And that's okay, but that's not, you know. Probably the healthiest thing I'll consume in that little deal is water. So I was hanging out with homeboy Scotty earlier, and he just broke up with his girlfriend, so right now he needs to find other chicks and just get it out of the system. You know how that is. And well, I'm out of cigarettes, right? So I'm walking home, and I find a pack of smokes on the ground. Granted, there aren't that many in there, but it's enough for me to have a couple cigarettes. My point being, YouTube, is good things come to those who wait patiently enough. There might be times you're struggling in life and you'd be thinking, oh, this is never going to get better. Not necessarily. Sometimes it'll get worse before it gets better, and sometimes it'll get better before it gets worse. It's just the yin and the yang effect of life. I mean, geez, between the greasy pizza and the cigarettes, I'll be lucky if I can live past 65. But I'm enjoying my life with simple qualities. Good pizza, good tobacco. You got one life. It's a hustle. Live it. Anyways, yo, YouTube, thanks for watching me review my crazy ass Little Caesars food hack. And if that shit looked good to you, then I would recommend it. If you're like, that shit look nasty, then that's your opinion. I'm eating it, so what the fuck do you care? It's my arteries that are getting clogged. I don't eat pizza all the fucking time. Every once in a while, it's nice to have because pizza's good. You know. Anyways, YouTube, I'll catch you cool cobras on the flip side. Alright, there we go. I'm going to save it as Little Caesars food hack. Instead of trying to do a giant food challenge, make two separate videos. Ugh. Little Caesars food hack. It will save to my desktop as such. There we go. Most excellent. Alright, back to our regular scheduled programming over on Facebook Live. Of course, now that I've had some delicious pizza, kick off my boots and crack the window, me. That's what I'm saying, Facebook. It didn't take long to upload. my desktop at all. Life's a drag, smoke it. I like that. I like that expression a lot. That's the way I look at life. Life's a fucking drag, smoke it. I do apologize if I didn't get to your questions right away. I was kind of in YouTube mode. You know what I'm saying? The ability to do a YouTube video while filming Facebook, a lot of people like that. So that way, those of you who are selectively friended with me on Facebook can see it before it hits YouTube. It eventually goes to YouTube anyway because people are still on my Facebook Live videos. But sometimes in life, Facebook, you gotta make the best of a shitty situation. Okay, so maybe you have Asperger's and you're not exactly gifted with the ladies most of the time, but at least you're good at guitar and singing, so that helps a lot of people overlook some shit. Let's see, now that video is uploaded to my desktop, let's get it uploaded to YouTube as a quote-unquote food hack. And for some odd reason, people love watching me scarf down weird-ass shit, so there you go. Boom. Simon writes, first time I ever boiled an egg was after watching your video. Well, hell yeah. Boiling an egg is literally the easiest way to cook it. And the least messy, apart from, okay, you gotta peel off the shell and eat it, but other than that. I may be running on cigarettes at the moment, so I'll switch over to my tobacco pipe for the moment being. I'm gonna grab me some water. Now, I already have sticks for my next batch of wands, but I will not start carving them until the fourth one is shipped out. So it's only a matter of time before my crazy little food hack video uploads. People be saying things like, oh, you need to get laid, or you need a cell phone, or you need a car. These are just things that can only make you physically happy for the most part. I mean, cell phones do serve a means of communication, but people have email and shit, so it's not like, oh, if you can't walk across town, how are you supposed to talk to somebody? Shit, even before fucking email, people would write a letter to each other. Dear so-and-so, how the fuck are you? No. when people are saying that you need to get laid, especially when you haven't been laid in a long ass time, they're right and they're wrong, and in a sense. They're wrong because they're feeding into that social stereotype that people need to have sex to be happy, and I'm sick of it. You know, I can sit here and be happy talking to you on Facebook, smoking some tobacco, playing some guitar, making some wands, eating weird ass food for YouTube, just chilling out, being me. You know what I'm saying? But figuratively speaking, if you're a smoker and you haven't had a cigarette in like 8 months and everyone's blowing their smoke in your face, going, oh yeah, oh god, that cigarette is so good. Hey bro, you got an extra cigarette, man? No man, fuck you. Metaphorically speaking, I mean that's a shitty way to look at it, but you know, sometimes you're not always gonna have cigarettes, but it's nice to have them when you can, and that's the way I try to look at having a girlfriend, I guess. I mean, pussy is just like having a cigarette. As soon as you're done having it, you want more. But you can't let your cravings dictate your life. Most guys are very easily pussy whipped. Me, not so much. I'm not the kind of guy that just jumps through hoops to get it, you know. I don't rush out and get it. I wait for it to come my way. And sometimes I end up waiting a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to give my dick to any chick now. Come on. You know, but life's kind of a bitch. You can sit there and complain because none of the pretty chicks want to look at you or be with you. But if you ain't into fat chicks, you really can't bitch about double standards, dude. You really can't. That just makes you a fucking pathetic hypocrite. It really does. And as I've said before, what makes the dating scene so beautiful is we're not all into the same thing. So if you fucking sit there and say that, oh, you have Asperger's, you have this, you have that, those are just excuses. You sit there and say, oh, you're too fat to date. No one wants to date you. That's an excuse to not lose weight or to find somebody who's into fat people. You want to fucking sit there and say, well, I'm on the struggle right now, blah, 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 blah. Those are just excuses. I mean, excuses are like assholes. Everyone's got one, right? I can sit here and say, well, I don't want to date because there's a lot of drama. It's complicated for me because of my Asperger's and because I'm a YouTube celebrity. Trolls like to fucking ruin everything good for me, or at least try to. But those are just excuses. And I'm letting trolls stop me from enjoying female companionship, and they're winning, so fuck that shit. I just have to be a bit more careful in introducing my girlfriends, and that's just the thing of it, as I don't have to, you know. I could have some banging ass goth chicks, or some banging ass emo chick, whatever, alternative chick sitting on my lap, and you wouldn't even know about it. You'd be sitting there going, well, he looks a bit more chirpy than usual. I've seen a couple of cute ass alternative chicks roaming around town. I'm just saying. Yeah. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck if you're emo scene, goth, metalhead, punk. Alternative chicks kick ass, man. That's what I'm saying. But do you realize the irony of this? Because a lot of punks and emos and scenes and goths dye their hair a crazy color and wear dark clothing. So to the average eye, they all look the same. The normal person is not going to give a shit about the differences in musical taste. And well, one person's wearing plaid pants, the other person's wearing trip pants, and the other person's wearing skinny jeans. They don't give a shit about little details like that. They just see some angsty motherfucker dyeing their shit different colors and trying to prove a point. Hey, Therese, how you doing? My next argument, I should say, is learning to manage your time more wisely, and yeah, learning to go without when you have to. Yeah. I mean, I don't like going without cigarettes, but when I go without it, then, you know, it makes me appreciate it when I do have it. Uh, well, hopefully your sleep was good. And that's just the thing of it, Facebook, is why the fuck am I going to give two shits if some chick rejects me here in town? If some chick rejects me here in town, I got a legion of chicks all around the world that watch my videos religiously. So, you want to reject me? That's your loss, toots, not mine. And I sit here and think to myself, yeah, I see a lot of assholes getting chicks, but I don't give a fuck how mean chicks are to me. It's not worth being an asshole to them. So if chicks want to continuously date assholes, that's their choice, not mine. I can be an asshole if I'm pushed to it, and my asshole side is fucked up and scary. My asshole mean side is fucked up and scary. Trust and believe. I will do some brutal shit to those who fuck with my homies, or my family, or my fans for that matter. My loyal fans at that. You fuck with me, you fuck with my loyal fans, you fuck with my family, you fuck with my friends. Now, I'm not a racist. I hate everybody equally. I generally don't judge people until they give me a reason to look at them like, okay, wait a second. You know what I'm saying? And throughout the years, I've seen a lot of fake people come and go. You know, and Homeboy Sky has been one of the realest people I've hung out with. And being real gets you hated. You know, that's the fucking honest truth. You know. And I tried telling Scotty I was asexual. And Scotty looked at me and said, no, you're not, dude. And you want to know why? And I'm like, why is that? Because people don't do sex for one of two reasons. Either the dating scene sucks and there's a lot of drama and bullshit and high standards, or it's just hard for them to get. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, I had no way to fucking argue that because, in a sense, that's kind of the fucking truth. I'm going through both of that. You know, it's just, dude. But whatever. Oh no, Therese. The other day, I thought someone hacked your profile. We were all severely worried about you. We're glad that everything's kosher. My apologies. I was concerned. Like, for real, girl, shit. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get that 100%. Taking a break from social media, I do that sometimes. Like, I'll go a couple of days without posting a video and then I'll get right back on it. So I get that, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I was worried for a second. I was like, huh. But then I clicked on your profile and all the pictures you supposedly had of you and this this and that were just gone. Like maybe you deleted some of your older photos. I get that, you know, saying you want to change your look a bit. That's cool. You know, I get that. So I don't know. And there's times I'll conserve my pipe tobacco and smoke a cigarette and flip back and forth between the two. You know what I'm saying, Facebook, that way I'm not burning out my supply of tobacco all at once in one or the other. So apparently I smoked like the 4th cigarette in this pack on that video. And there were 4 slices of... Oh, this shit. Facebook. Yes, Therese Saxton, it is incredibly weird. All these photos you had on your profile just disappeared, and when you click on them, they're completely different. And the one profile pic you have must have been a new one. Yeah, I don't know, girl. I think some of my trolls might have been trying to fuck with your account a little bit. Or something, I don't know, dude. Did you know that Casper has a clay range over by the event center? So if I took my shotgun and they're empty and what have you, I could pay a couple bucks and blast some clays. I get into skeet shooting. That should be fun as fuck. I'm just saying, double barrel side by side or an over and under, just classic skeet guns. People generally use over and unders for skeet shooting, but a pump or a semi-auto or a double barrel work just fine. Most people tend to use shotguns for skeet shooting. If I was to get another shotgun, I get a Mossberg Shockwave 12 gauge with the Raptor grip already installed. That's a sexy little shotgun. I wouldn't do anything to it. I'd keep the pump strap on it for easier to manage recoil. Maybe add some grip tape to the handle to make it easier to grip onto, you know. That'd be a mean little shit. But those are expensive, and I'm content with the gun I had right now. I do miss the pistol I bought. That thing was pretty slick. But unfortunately, I had to sell it to get my phone fixed, and then my phone breaks. The new phone I get breaks. That's kind of like when you get it up because you accidentally shat yourself a little bit, so you do your business, clean up your pants. It wasn't that much in there, just a little teeny tiny bit. Silver lining of the story. You're thinking, oh, no big deal. But just before you're done, you have to fucking scar the crap out of your fucking lower back just by smacking it on the drawer. And I didn't mean to fucking react like I did, but god damn it, dude. I went from being half asleep to fuck, that hurts. And I'm like, really? Fucking typical Friday the 13th bullshit, right? I mean, I'm just selling my gun to fix my phone. That's basically the equivalent of shatting my pants, getting it cleaned up, and then cutting my back on the dresser drawer. It sucks, but that's life, right? I even had a name for that pistol. I called it Huckleberry, but that's all right. was a little black and green 38 special. Which, mind you, I paid money that I used making YouTube videos. Money that I earned making videos for 10 plus years. Mind you, I had a shotgun for several years and I haven't done anything stupid with it. But it is what it is. And then I get to the cell phone store and the only fucking color they have in stock is pink. I'm like, whatever, dude, I'll get a black case for it and not even trip about it. And I was rocking it, didn't even care, and then the fucker breaks on me. I'm like, life already. Everyone is like this. Now, I sold the pistol to Mr. Money, so hopefully it goes to a good home that's responsible with it. But that's alright. That's alright. Maybe next time when I can actually afford a gun, I'll get a pistol, but right now I'm not worried about it. Better off checking like discount sports or like pawn shops for, or like gun repair shops for used guns and shit. You can usually get a good deal on something. You can get a nice gun. You don't have to have something that's super fancy. As long as it shoots and gets the job done. Gives you something to plink with on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? A double barrel shotgun for how small this apartment is perfect. I mean, 2 guns can kind of be overkill just a little bit, but not by much. I don't have any actual need for it other than I like to go shooting. I do. I mean, you saw me when I was shooting my double barrel shotgun for the first time in ages after getting it fixed out on the shooting range on YouTube for a YouTube video. It was just like, oh, this is quite relaxing. Oh, with a homie and plink at some shit. And that's a good feeling to have. Why would you want to do something stupid to fuck up that deal? That's what I'm getting at. The gun didn't pass away, I assure you. If it's still in a pawn shop, then it is. But if it isn't, then it's already sold. And if it's already sold, I don't care. You know, I can always get another pistol. That ain't nothing but a thing. I wanted to get a Cobra Colt 38 special, but those are like $700. And then I wanted to restain the silver black and then get a fiber optic green sight for it. Instead of that red one. That'd be one bad little 38, man. That'd be sexy. Stainless black steel with the green fiber optic sight against the black sight. Oh, yeah. Now, if Colt made something like that, but in like a 45 caliber revolver, I made the barrel like 4 inches and easy as fuck to shoot, and called it the Cobra Commander 44 Special. All black stainless steel, 44 revolver, 6-shot, 4-inch barrel. Magnum recoil technology in the handle makes for easy and accurate shooting. The guns are like tattoos. They're fun to have, but they're expensive. And you gotta prioritize, you know. But then guns are also like cars. They're coming out with something new every year to try to get you to buy it. Like, check out the new features on the... And you used to be sitting there looking at your driveway like, I don't know what the car I have now, but yeah. Sex is like a cell phone. It's a big responsibility to have it. Sometimes assholes get a hold of it and do stupid shit, unwanted dick pics. And at some point, both of them are going to cost you money. Taking a chick out on a fucking date, you might get her pregnant and they spend the next 18 years paying for that kid. The fucking cell phone company showing up with the bill, and your baby mama showing up saying it's yours, you sprint. Bitch said she was a virgin, she lied. Then what the fuck is a track phone? Cheap phone gets you by? Oh geez, that'd be like a hooker. Like, you may end up not keeping it, but goddamn it, it's if the hooker's clean, and yeah, it's a lot cheaper than buying a cell phone plan, which in this case would be a relationship. Because if you think about it, a cell phone contract is just like a relationship. It's a goddamn commitment. They sit there and say, oh, I'm not gonna fuck with your friends. But then they end up fucking with your friends. Oh, there's gonna be no hidden fees, but then 4 months down the road, they jack the fucking prices because of roaming charges. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. And sometimes your ex ignores you, so you, hey bitch, can you hear me now? Straight up. You got communication issues with your cell phone, and then now you got communication issues with your significant other because you're in a fight. But then occasionally you get a good cell phone and a good company that doesn't fuck you over and it lasts for long enough. And then you're hoping that the cell phone doesn't break. And then what happens? It breaks. You can always get a new cell phone, but you'd be sitting there thinking about that one cell phone that you fucked up, either on accident or whatever. And it's like, oh, shit. Relationships are just like cell phones. They're a responsibility. They end up costing you money and a fucking headache. Bitch be coming around for child support and you be sprinting for the door like, what the fuck? That's not even mine. The cell phone companies abusing you for your wallet, people abusing you for your money, for your dick, and for your pussy, and for your time. Now, most people wouldn't think about it like that, but that actually makes a lot of fucking sense. It's funny because it's fucking true. A lot of cell phone companies promise hassle-free low rates, all that bullshit. And then they jack your prices because of roaming charges. A lot of people promise, oh, I'm easy to please, blah, blah, blah. And then you start to get to know them a little bit. And then you see what they're like when they're not with you or when they're with somebody else. And you're like, yeah, I dodged a fucking bullet. And if you think about it, unwanted dick pics, it's like that double standard. I guarantee you if a chick got a dick pic from her boyfriend or a picture of a dick she actually likes, she wouldn't complain about it. But some random dude that she doesn't know doing it, sending her a picture of a dick she doesn't find attractive, of course she's going to be like, ew. But guys are no different. Yo, you got some chicks that has a titty pic, like, yeah, what's up, girl? How you doing? But if it's some nasty ass chick trying to hit on you, some chick beneath your standards, you're like, fuck that nasty shit, dude. But at the same time, at least you got chicks hitting on you. That's a better way of looking at it, I suppose. But for real, though. And then here's the thing of it. Some cell phone companies lock you into a contract. So if you break that commitment, it's going to cause you a whole lot of hell. And that's the unfortunate reality of it, is a lot of people will scare other people into not breaking up with them, or they'll use something as leverage to keep them from breaking up with you, or vice versa. And it's such bullshit, dude. Such bullshit. Man, when you got a baby mama and you know that relationship ain't good for you or her, and either one of you is using your kid as leverage against the other, that's just straight fucked, dude. Straight fucked. And when you've seen that person do it, it's like, oh, okay. Whatever. At some point, you just gotta be like, okay, what's said is said, what's done is done. And Scotty's put a message on his Facebook page saying he was going to delete it. And the reason why he's deleting his Facebook page is because he's tired of the drama, and he's much better off spending time with his family and doing his own thing than he is spending it on social media. He might watch a YouTube video on occasionally, but I've noticed he's not very big into social media. And if you got a bunch of people harassing him, my haters and what have you, I don't blame him in the slightest, dude. There's been times I've wanted to quit social media because of the harassment I've received, but then what would that show these trolls? If I quit dating, or if I quit making videos, gave up on trying to find a girlfriend, or gave up on making videos, then it would show these trolls that, oh, we got to him. Fuck that shit. I may have to wait more patiently than most, but I'm not going to give up on dating just completely. But it's much easier not stressing stupid shit. If I don't stress haters on the internet, why the fuck am I going to stress dating? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Considering that the shit some of these haters have done to me is 10,000 times worse than the rejection I've received from any woman. To be brutally honest. And I'm still sitting here saying fuck the haters and making a video, so... Speaking of videos, ooh, how long is that? Yeah, even a video that short is going to take about 42 minutes to upload and process, or start processing at least. And this right here is like a late night freedom of speech type talk show. You know, to quote my ex-girlfriend Summer, if life were easy, it would be a slut, but it's not. Hopefully Facebook won't silence this, but if I don't do the lyrics with it, just do like a little quiet beat with it. You want to do like a one-shot parody to like one cigarette, just because I fucking feel like it. Throw some fire rap shit on the spot. Oh, look at this little bastard trying to be the next Marilyn Manson Eminem. Yeah, fuck you. Eminem's a good rapper and Marilyn Manson's dope as shit, so what the fuck's your deal? find that shit. There we go. No pen or paper. I'm just gonna freestyle this shit. A little bit more. Not too much. All right, look. If you had one cigarette left to your name to relieve stress, figure out your game plan. Would you smoke it or would you save it? Yo. Alright. Let's bust this shit. Yo, my arms are weak. Checking out my physique. Working out heavy. My arms are steady. Stressed like spaghetti in my stomach. Bombing on a sweater already. Oh wait, he's ripping off shit from Eminem like Eminem did with that one fucking song, and then he went sued and put into court. Nasty ass sword. But the stress is making his hands shaking. Like his world is quaking. He's waking up, stressing. Caressing that lighter, craving that nicotine. Doesn't give a fuck if he's obscene. Rolling up on the scene. Motherfucker going without his nicotine. Best believe he's gonna get grumpy and mean. It's an addiction. But who the fuck is society to look at me for smoking? But fucking pollution's polluting our air. You gotta be joking. Yo, my hands are shaking. Gonna need the one last cigarette. Fuck it, smoke it. It's good when you can get it. Yo, suck the smoke, rise and flow. Fuck, we only got one life. It's a drag, so smoke it all the way. Yo. Marijuana's being legalized everywhere, so who gives a fuck about lung cancer, yo? Fuck a surgeon general, I'm busting this rap, yo. Changing the game is the fucking game. These haters trying to fucking slander my fucking name, drag it through the mud, but they're just jealous because of my sexy ass got stuff, busting a match, freestyle flow. Yo, wait a second, coming at you from the 307, I see these motherfuckers laughing. When I'm in hell, my own personal paradise of heaven. Rolling up to them outside the loaf and drive like some kind of goth thug, because we ain't got no 7-Eleven. Wait a second, I just wanted a fucking soda and some pop, so I sit here and stop and drop for a pack of smokes. Sitting here, look at these blokes and the fucking jokes they try to sling. I sit there and fucking knock the fucking heads in like a bell when it rings. Motherfuckers know my song when it sings. Yo, coming at you from the 307, representing everyone's armed and dangerous. Yo, delirious, the shit's hilarious, busting a mad flow like the river to Colorado. Yo, why the fuck they fucking with us? Yo, they're trying to stomp on us. Yo, sitting there saying you shouldn't smoke, it's bad for you, but then they shove pills down our throat. It's a fucking joke. Yo, writing a prescription note and sit there and tell us that cigarettes are bad for you, but then they shove Oxycontin down your throat. What the fuck is this shit? It's a fucking lighter cigarette like you got nothing to regret. Cause you know this fire is fucking lit when I spit, too legit to quit. Haters acting sour cause I suck in the mom's clit like I suck on a fucking cigarette when I'm done. Best believe I'm the illest rapper underneath the sun. I'm trying to be bragging, but these fucking haters be nagging. Or they sag in their pants cause they can't handle my mad skills when I hit up on the scene, guitar and dance. But one last chance to hit the mic like I hit the cigarette, yo. One opportunity, watch it flow. Watch the smoke go right out the fucking window. Do not want to miss your chance to blow. This opportunity once in a lifetime, there we goes again, shit. Plagiarism's a bitch. Copyright infringement, fuck it. One last cigarette. One last shot of whiskey. You feeling frisky? Yo. Fuck around. Yo, someone called the fire department because these lyrics are fire. Gonna stop Not gonna stop rapping till I expire. Not gonna stop playing guitar till I retire. Not gonna stop smoking till my lungs are blacker than Satan's heart. Don't even start with me, motherfucker. It's not easy for me to be me, but I be me anyways. Sit here in a daze, the confused glaze, looking at you like I'm stupid, but I'm just playing games with you. You watching me like I'm fucking stupid when I got the upper hand. Sitting here sweating whiskey out of my sweat gland. Motherfuckers hear me rapping and they just can't stand. Oh. Acting sour cause you're sucking on lemons, jealous of my mad wet magical power. Whoa. Man coming at you with the Facebook Live hour to devour. I hate it, tell him later, see him. Trying to be a wannabe skater, shit. Acting all pissy cause I'm sucking on the girlfriend's clit. I'm doing it better. Making them kill themselves and write the suicide in a nice little letter. Rapping horrorcore style. Whatever. Fuck it. Smoke a cigarette. Hell yeah, sounds pretty good, Threes. That's what's up. We got Colt 45, Mad Dog 2020, and Mountain Dew. Hell yeah, there you go. Yeah, if I did a rap album, I couldn't be stealing other people's shit like that. They'd be looking at me like, yo, what the fuck? Who's this Cobra clowning dog? Come on. No, but to be fair, I grew up a 90s kid listening to Eminem, so I guess it's fitting, but whatever. I listen to ICP, listen to Cottonmouth Kings, Tech Nine, Snoop Dogg, Necro, Marilyn Manson, Rob Zombie, Alice Cooper, AC/DC, you know, a variety of heavy and old school rap and rock. Alrighty, Threes. Threes is going to message me a pic in private message. I'm not going to show it on Facebook, obviously, because that would be rude. But a lot of trolls would be like, oh, she's not real, blah, blah, blah. I disagree. We'll see, though. Yeah. But yes, the smell is still waffling through my apartment a wee bit. Just a hint of pizza and cigarette smoke. It smells quite delicious. Ting. Sent me a pick with some Tony seasoning. There you go. Right on. It's a blurry pic of Threes holding a bottle of Tony's, yeah. No, the pic's not dirty. It's just a picture of Threes holding a bottle of Tony's seasoning. Yeah, I'll catch you cool cobras on the fucking flip side.